Hello everyone, in this tutorial we're going to create our second activity for this class, okay? So it will be important that you create this as an advice, okay? Create a folder where you have all your activities of this semester. So I'm going to say, for example, computational thinking, and inside of this folder you should have your previous activity. Okay, make sure that you have here your folder A01, CX7, okay, with your ID number, right? And then we are going to create in this folder our second folder for activity 2. That is something like that, okay? There will be a moment where when you will need all the previous activities. That's why it is so super duper important that you save all your activities in one single folder, okay? Well, the other way will be extra job for you. Now, we already have this folder, so we need to go to Visual Studio and say File, Open Folder, okay, here. And we're going to choose the folder that we just created, okay, this one. I'm going to say select folder. There it goes. Okay, we're ready to start. Then here you're going to add a file named character.html, okay, and inside of this one we will start with our first tag that is always doc type, you know. Okay, then it is the tab HTML, okay, right, and then inside of HTML we're going to include a heading section as that, okay. You know that it is part of the requirements of the activity that you have a title. Let me show you here. Okay, it says here that your ID number as title. So we return, and here inside of head section we will have a title with your ID number. Okay, that is mine for these activities, right? And there we go. We are ready to start with the most important section, that is the body. Okay, inside of the body it is required that your page has a heading, okay? This will be, for example, with the name of the character, okay? So my character will be Guillermo del Toro this time, okay? The one that I would like to include. Fine, so at this moment you can save your file with file save or command S, and then right click and say open in default browser, just to verify that you have the name and the correct title set, okay? There we go. Now the next thing to include will be the picture, okay? Be careful that your picture is this size or close to this size, okay? 250 times 350, okay? So to add it, you can come here, okay, to Visual Studio and say new folder. We're going to call it images. Or this same operation you can make it, but from your Finder or your Explorer. You create the folder in here. It already showed me the folder, yeah, here. Okay, you create the folder of images, and if you create it here outside, it will appear in Visual Studio the same folder of images. Fine? And then we will have to set inside of the folder of images our picture. Okay, so you can do that. I think that from here it will be with add file, but no, it includes you an HTML, another HTML. Okay, let's do that over here. The right way to include an image here is just drag and drop it, okay? But I'm going to make it here in the Explorer. So I take my picture, okay, that I have, and then go to the folder of the site inside of images and paste it there. Okay, do you see that automatically it appeared in Visual Studio? The same thing. Okay, there we go so far. Okay, now we're going to include the image with img, the tag. Okay, then we need to make the source to specify where is our picture. Check how it opens, and I'm going to say images, that image, my image of Guillermo del Toro en este caso, this case, I'm sorry, and then I will include alt, alternate text, and include the name of the character in your picture. Okay, there it goes, fine. If you want to change the width and height, you can make it, okay? But if it is correct for your image, it's not necessary that you include it here. So we simply close the tag. Okay, save, and again check that your web page shows the image. Okay, just refresh, remember, right? Okay, so then the next requirements are that you need to include a paragraph. Okay, write a description into paragraphs, and then make two lists. Okay, one list where you include interesting facts, and another with, I'm jumping one, successful things. Okay, achievements. So one of achievements and the other of interesting facts of this character. For that, you need to create paragraphs. So this should go as your first paragraph. Paragraph 1. There you describe your character. He was born, she was born, blah, blah, blah. Second paragraph. Okay, so this will be more information. You continue there. And after this, we will have to include one list of every type, okay? One unordered and one ordered, let's say, okay? So we're going to include here a UL unordered list, and you know how to include items on these lists, okay? This will be my first item. So for example, if here I would like to describe like his achievements, okay, I include that in a paragraph, and then in the list I will start saying, he won, I don't know, an Oscar for blah blah blah. Okay, and that is my first item of the list. You need to include at least 3 items, no? Then this will be my item 2 and my item 3. Sorry, LI, and my item 3. Okay, fine. Again, I save, do a Command S or file save, go back to your page and check that what you have done is working, okay, that as it is here in mine. And then we're missing another list, okay? This last list should be ordered, so we should start with the tag OL, and then you include the items. Well, this will be my item, not my dozen, but my item 1, and the same for the others, no? 2 and 3. And in this list, you're supposed to include some interesting facts. So let's say here in a paragraph, interesting facts. Okay, as that will be the title for this list. And well, just to finish, in the activity, it asks you to include also at the end of the page the date and your name as authors of the page. This can be done in a simple paragraph, okay, where you say this written by, okay, your name here and the date. Okay, and well, basically this will be your activity. So you save it, check it, okay, return here, do a refresh, and check it. Okay, it is working. In the case that you want to make some font look bold, for example, his achievements, okay, you can include bold tags, B tags, check it, okay, this will make a difference in the text, right, it should appear bold. Let's refresh this one, do you see? Okay, well, so basically you're ready, guys. If you are done, then you need to go and compress your folder of this activity, this one, you say compress. Okay, what do I have? Send to compressive folder, and this file is the one that you will send me by Blackboard. Okay, thanks for watching. Any question, raise a hand. Bye bye.